Guys, today is officially day 100 of my trip. It's still a little hot. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I made this cup of tea because it's gonna be kind of like more of a chatty video, and also because I thought it would help me like think through how I was going to say what I want to say and the way I want to say it. But as I'm sitting here, I don't know that the tea is the magical answer to that. Well, also because I might have just burned my tongue. First off, I do want to say hopefully the title wasn't like scary or anything like that, and I don't mean for it to be like over dramatic or anything. All of these changes I'm super excited for, except for like a little bit of a bummer here and there, but mostly I'm just so excited. So as I said at the beginning of this video, as I was out exploring Milwaukee, this is actually day 100 of my super mega solar road trip of the US and Canada. The big 100. I don't know what that was. Okay. But for those of you who've been watching me for a bit, you will know that usually I say my 8-month super mega solar road trip of the US and Canada. And I didn't this time because it's not gonna be 8 months anymore. At least not all in a row, and that's because I have to get back to Texas. And the reason for that is because I'm like kind of, sort of, maybe starting like a small business. This sounds confusing. As some of you may already know, I am a fan of both traditionally publishing, like I would like to do for Project Blue, but also self or indie publishing. And I've been writing this new adult romance series that I always had the intent to self-publish. And my tentative date for those 3 books is December 1st of this year. Oh my gosh. Ideally, by December 1st, all of them will be ready and on sale. And also, because my taste in genres is just generally all over the place, I've always intended on taking on multiple pen names or pseudonyms because, you know, people who like Project Blue, a YA pirate fantasy novel, may not be the same people who like new adult romance with a little bit of sex in it, and those same people may not be people who like horror comedy spoofs that's like The Princess Bride meets Scooby-Doo. You know what I'm saying? And to be fair, that's still up in the air if I am going to publish that in any near or far or whatever kind of future, alternate universe future. Who knows, really? But in Texas, to publish under a different name from your legal birth name, you have to file paperwork with the county government. And through a series of other kinds of paperwork with your county government, it basically sets you up as a small business. All of this you have to do in person at the county clerk's office. I think you can kind of tell where this is going by now. Now, according to my initial super mega solar road trip plans, I wasn't even going to be back in my home state until after December 1st, let alone my actual home county. And y'all know that Texas is freaking massive, okay? So you see my predicament. But really, it's actually no predicament at all, and that's what this video is about. I'm slowly but surely making my way down kind of the middle chunk of the country, and I will actually be back home in less than 2.5 weeks. That's crazy. I still have several places that I'm heading along my way. It actually sets me up perfectly so that I really just have kind of the East Coast left that I can do in 2019 or break up into parts 2 and 3 if I can't be away for that long in 2019 to do 2 months each individually. In my head, I'm already planning things. This is the only part of everything that I'm planning to do that's a bummer, and that's just that I won't be able to finish what I'd initially planned to, and that always is a bit of a bummer, and yeah. But ultimately, I'm a super flexible person, and oh my gosh, I have so many things I'm excited for coming up, not just in 2018, but just in the future, and so many things I want to do for this channel. Let's get into that. We're past the bummer stage. Let's move on to the exciting stuff. So my usual videos will still be around, you know, chatty, topical, writing life videos, work in progress rants, camp nano hype, maybe hopefully passing along inspiration to you guys. But I also hope to take you guys on more of like the business side of writing and show you guys how the process goes for setting up a small press, because yes, that is what I plan to do. Because I want to take multiple different pen names, I actually want to come up with a small press that will be my small business, and then I can write under that one small press for all of the names, and I'm so freaking excited. And also my journey into the self-publication world, but then I have Pitchwars coming up that I'm super excited about, even if, you know, I don't get selected. I've heard amazing things just about the process and the people that you meet, and also querying Project Blue. I think that's actually going to happen this year. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Too excited, too too excited. Other things that you can also expect is that I will finally be posting my super mega solo road trip vlogs. Since I won't be traveling anymore, I will actually have time to edit that footage. Expect a video every 10 days-ish covering about that 10-day chunk of time. Maybe by the time I post all of the videos, I will have left for part 2, who knows? But also, of course, this won't be the end of my traveling because it's just in my blood, and I refuse to accept that as an answer. I already have trips planned to New Orleans and to Disney World, because of course I do. What am I thinking? I'm thinking great things. That's what I'm thinking. I'm so freaking excited because I've not been back to New Orleans since I've been over the legal drinking age, and I imagine I will see a totally different side to this city, and I am super pumped. I'm also going because it's my best friend's birthday, and we're gonna see the Traveling Aladdin on Broadway show. So excited. Anyways, I'm basically saying expect travel videos. The location will just be a little bit more stable than it has been the past 4 months. And finally, 2 of the things that I've been missing most on this trip is being able to read and often, and also being able to have time to make home-cooked food, or having even the supplies to make home-cooked food, because you don't usually have a stovetop or an oven in a lot of the hotels, or obviously not in my car. That would be a hazard. I have this brilliant plan. Probably only I think it's brilliant, but I'm very excited for it. Where I'm going to be reading some more classic novels and kind of reviewing them, but while I do that, I'm going to be baking a food that was inspired by that novel. I really just want to delve deep because I think classic novels are classics for a reason, and I love when I get the chance to read them to see not only what I like from a reader perspective, but also to pull out and extract some like writer things I did and didn't like, and the way that writing has changed over the years. Oh my gosh, I already have so many possible ideas. Oh buddy. I'm talking books like Pride and Prejudice, 1984, Frankenstein, The Count of Monte Cristo, on and on and on. So I have so many things that I'm looking forward to, but I should also state while I'm thinking about it that the number of videos is going to be basically the same as it usually is, probably 2 to 3 a week, or 1 if things get really crazy with starting my own business. But I look forward to finding out and taking y'all along with me. Please comment down below. What do I want you to comment? I have so many questions. Okay, please comment down below and let me know if you have self-published, if there's anything you wish you would have known before you started out on that journey. And also, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? Because in 2019, I would absolutely love to go overseas again, so I'm looking at all sorts of places. And finally, do you have any books that have just made you hungry while you read them? Is that something that just happens to me? Because I'm thinking specifically, most recently, A Caught a Witch by Nnedi Okorafor. I swear it was like every other scene there was some mouth-watering description of the food, and maybe I'm just really hungry. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna get back to planning the remaining 2.5 weeks of my trip, and I will see y'all very soon with a new video. Bye! Cheers to the future. Why would you focus there and not on my face while I was out exploring Milwaukee? But in Techless, what the